tight. You know where you guys are calling in from? We got B More in the building. Who else do we have in the building? We got the birthday girl in the building. We got Oakland. Perfect. We got Houston. Man, hopefully you're gonna be at the event. Hopefully you got your ticket, because we're gonna be sleeping on your couch. No, it's all good. So let's see here. We got Florida, we got Penn State. Perfect. People text me like I can't make it. It's all good in the hood. It is all good. We got Buckhead, not Bankhead. All right. Let's go. So you know what? Do me a favor, guys. Put in the chat how long you've been in IM. I want to kind of see something real quick. Put in the chat how long you've been in IM. Put in the chat how long you've been in IM. We got 9 months. We got 6 months. Where else? Who else we got in here? What else do we have? 6 months, 9 months, 6 months, 4 months. Is that 4 years or 4 months? No, I'm just messing. All right, what else we got? Been active for 9 months. I know that's right. 1 year and 5 months, 2.5 years? Oh, 2.5 weeks. My bad. I'm about to say, what? Officially 7 months? Okay. So we got a lot of freshmen, man. We got a lot of freshmen in the building. Man, I gotta let y'all in on a secret. We got a lot of freshmen in the building, 1.4 years, 1.5 years. Guys, my anniversary is coming up in November. My wedding anniversary for 9 years, but also my IM anniversary for 4 years. I've been in this space for 4 years. It'll be 4 years in November. And I'll be real with you, I haven't been in the game the whole time. So I'm gonna kind of using the football analogy. I'm gonna kind of use a football analogy because I like football. I don't watch much of it anymore, but I do love it. And at the end of the day, I want to break it down to you, because when I first joined, I just believe, like, when you join, some people are in the game and then they're on the sidelines, right? So when I joined, I got in the game right away. My first night trading, I was trading live, which I definitely recommend that you do not do. But 4 years ago, we didn't have an academy. I mean, I didn't even know there was a video. I just really trusted the person and I just signed up, sight unseen. They didn't tell me it was an academy. They just said, hey, you got to get up at 2, 3 in the morning. But here's what I want to tell you guys. After I lost money because I blew my account, and if you haven't blown your account yet, you will. So don't get upset. That's why I tell people, don't rush it. Like, you're gonna blow your account. I blew my account 3, maybe 4 times, and Tiffany had no clue that I was losing money. And I'm not talking about like $100. I'm talking about a couple hundred, close to 1,000 each time. Like, I'm blowing money like, dang, I can't get it. So I basically went on the sidelines because I kind of just checked out for a minute. And most people will check out in this space. Most people will check out in this space. And what happened is, when I checked out, because I went back to my comfortable zone, like my normal business. I run multiple businesses. Tiffany hasn't worked a job in 8 years, so we make decent money, right? But here's the reality. I checked out, and when I checked out, I was chilling on the sidelines. And that's what I talk about. There's people that are in the game with you in the huddle, and then there's teammates that are on the sidelines. These are the people that don't show up consistently. They're on the sideline. It's nothing against them. They're just living their normal life. See, I went back to what's normal to me, because trading isn't normal. And if you want to been here a year or less, it's not going to be normal to you, and it's going to be challenging. And you're going to be fighting your old self to your new self, because this company isn't a trading company. It's a self-development company that teaches you about trading. I don't know if y'all caught that, but this is a self-development company. You're going to go through a lot of crap in this storm. And some people, when you go through the storm, you give up and you go back to your normal life. It happens. It happened to me. So I'm going to just be fully transparent with you guys tonight, right? So here's the thing. If you understand where I'm coming from, not now, but at some point, just put a 1 in the chat, because when I went on the sideline, what happens on the sideline? You start watching the people in the game. I start watching the people in the game. So I start seeing people winning that were on my team, hitting P1000, hitting P1000, hitting P2000, hitting P2000. And I'm like, dang, there's people really winning over there. But I'm kind of cool. Shooting my weddings, we're making decent money. and I already had some residual income coming in, y'all. So let me just tell you, I hit P600 because I put in a couple people and those people went to work. You see, the people that I put in, they looked at the comp plan. Tawny never looked at the comp plan because I had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I was playing with this, guys. And you know, if you don't take something serious, you're not gonna really do well in it, right? So I just was comfortable. And I had to come to a fork in the road. And on that fork in the road, you're either gonna go right, and that's your normal life. You're accustomed to it. Whatever you are doing, whatever you did before I am, that's what you're gonna go back to doing. Or you can go left. You see, when you go right, it's normal. You can see everything. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up this time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But when you go left, it's dark. You can't see over there. It's the unknown. It's scary. And guess what? Most people don't go down that route. But when I saw people winning, I'm so competitive. I said, if they can do it, what? I can do it. I can do it. So I basically went left. And I got a call, and Jazz Williams called me and said, bro, you're one person close to P600. And I was like, nah, bro, I didn't sign up for the business part. I just did the customer thing. He said, this is different from what we're used to. See, we were in a previous company where you had to become an IBO in order to reap the benefits. Over here as a customer, we can build your team for you. Halfway there. So my team was built for the most part to hit P600. I had to put one person in. That one person was Tiffany. I called Tiffany. I said, yo, I asked Jazz, I said, yo, I'm gonna just use my credit card. He said, you can't, you gotta use hers. I got Tiffany's credit card. I signed her up. We hit P600. So I hit P600 and I hit P1000. Now I'm in the game a little bit. So once I got in the game, I start playing the game. Once I start playing the game, I start traveling a little bit. So I'm gonna just kind of break this down to you. And I want you guys to really take note because my girl, real quick, Mercedes, I gotta give her a shout out. I know she's at a surprise birthday party. Mercedes basically drove from LA to Arizona just now. She just went to Arizona to go to a trading seminar with IM. See, everything isn't about building. They had a trading seminar and she went. You know Curtis Cobain was up there too, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, she went up there and she got some information and she was like, wow, I really understand what's going on now. See, the moment you keep plugging into this thing, it's going to hit you one day or another. But what I told Mercedes, and I'm going to tell you guys, you got to start telling your story now. What does that mean? Document your story. I said, Mercedes, how long did it take you to get up there? She's like, maybe about 5 hours. What time did you leave? 4 o'clock in the morning. You need to do a video on that. Because people think this is easy. And y'all know if you've been here a couple months, this thing is not easy, but it's worth it. But you got to document your journey right now. I want everybody to start documenting their journey. You don't got to share your journey with me. I want you to have it for yourself, kind of having like your diary or whatever, right? You got to start documenting your journey. So guys, let me just tell you, when I got into this space, and I'm gonna just be real with you guys, on a football team, what happens every year in a football team, on a football squad? What happens? I'm gonna kind of unmute you guys so I can kind of give you guys, let's see here. What happens on a football team every single year? Somebody tell me what happens.
Super Bowl. Oh, you mean what happens, the end result, or what happens?
What happens on the squad? What happens to each team? Every year.
They have a recruiting period.
Huh?
The roster changes.
They have
the roster changes.
Roster change, draft. Yeah.
The roster changes. So I'm gonna break it down to you guys. Think about it. Right now, if you've been in here 4 months or you've been in here a year, your roster's changed. Heck, the chat has changed. We went from 300 people to 100. We had to get rid of the dead weight. The people that were just chilling, that weren't really active in the thing, we had to just get it, and we had to clear the roster, if that makes sense. So here's what I want to show you guys real quick. I had a roster change, and it's going to happen all the time. And when it happens, you feel some type of way because you're like, wow, where's the people that were showing up every single day? How come they're not showing up every day? And you start wondering what's going on. Well, let me just be real with you. If you play sports, you can't worry about what's going on the sideline. You better pay attention to what's going on in the game. Because if you worry about the sidelines, you'll get clocked, whether you got the ball or not. So here's what I want to show you guys. Check this out. I got something I want to show you. I just pulled this thing up. And what happened is my roster start changing. And I will tell you this, guys, whoever you start with isn't who you finish with. Let me just repeat that. Whoever you start with isn't who you finish with. So guys, if you can mute your mics real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys, let's see here. First and foremost, let's see here. Drop downloads, here we go. There it is. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Boom, boom, boom. Share screen. Bang. Continue. You guys can see the screen right there, right? I'm gonna pull this up. All right, check it out. Listen up.
What up? It's your boy TH, June 7th. Man, I'm so tired. I'm getting ready to head up to Clarksville, Tennessee. My boy Dion up in, man, the other Dion. We got two Dions. One Dion just hit P2000 this morning or last night. So I'm going to say congratulations to him. But me, wifey, Tia, on the road to go see the other Dion, Dion Harper. Big day today. Joel Tanker, Jazz Williams, TH. Let's get it.
Guys, listen. Did y'all catch the date? June something? What was it? June 7th? That was back in June, right? Hear me out, y'all. He was fairly new. He was new. Now, did you pay attention to what I said? I said I had another Dion that just hit what? Unmute your mics. What did he hit?
P2000.
Do y'all see that Dion? He hit P2000. Do y'all ever see him in the chat?
I'm the only Dion.
No.
Yeah, I only see that Dion right here.
So what just happened, ladies and gentlemen? The roster changed.
Roster changed.
He hit P2000 before me. He on my squad. I'm like, oh, it's time for me to get in the game. He scored a touchdown, and I'm like, I know I'm fast. I know I can catch the ball, but he scored and I didn't, so I got in the game. My whole point is your roster's going to change. What are you going to do to make it change? What are you going to do when it changes? Because I'm going to be real with you guys. When the roster changes, you feel some type of way. Like, you like, hold up, man. Like, you like, oh, I don't know, because the people that was running with me aren't running with me anymore. Okay? So hold on, guys. I might have to mute. Let me see. Let me mute some of y'all. All right, cool. So here's the thing. Your roster is going to change. That's the whole point I want to make. But I want you guys to start documenting what's going on with you right now, so that when you hit a certain level and you have people on your squad, you can show them, hey, this is a journey. I've been through the journey. I've been through the valley. Look at my story right here. And guess what? I'm gonna just give y'all some sauce. When you get on stage to tell your story, you can have your story, you can tell it on stage from your videos. Whatever your why is, whatever you got going on, you can click a button, and I promise you, you can tell your story that way. So I want you guys to start documenting this thing, because I promise you, if you stay here long enough, it'll be worth it. But guess what? Some people who are in the game, they go on the sidelines. When they go on the sidelines, they're watching. You can pay attention to them if you want. I pay attention to people in the huddle. So in the huddle, I got 10 people in the huddle with me. That's all you need. If you get 10 people running with you, game's over. Your life will change. The problem is it's hard to get 10 people running with you. To show people showing up every single day when they don't want to, it's hard. But I promise it's worth it. So here's another thing I want to show you, because I'm in another chat with Joel Tanker. And I'm honored to be in this chat because it's all chairman, and there's a couple P5s in there. So there's only five P5s that she has on her team, and I'm on there. And there's some sauce that comes in this chat all the time. And every time I get it, I make sure y'all get it too. Just believe that. I got your back. But here's something that just came across the wire. And I was like, yo, I got to show you this to you guys, because this is some stuff that I can't wait to do. So I'm going to show you guys another video real quick. And let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me pull it up here. Boom, 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 boom. Check this out, man. This is gangster right here, boy. Jeez. So gangster. So hopefully you guys can see it. Check it out. Let me make it a little bit larger. So peep this, y'all.
If we upgraded you.
Because what we heard is that
If we upgraded you.
Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. There was something before then. Hold up. think it made it shorter. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Is this the one? Ah, no. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold up. My bad. I sent you guys the wrong one. Hold up. There it is. That iPhone, we can just drop different stuff on there. No disrespect. Let me see.
Shots fired.
No disrespect. No
Somebody call
disrespect.
911.
Oh, this one's a little bit longer. Peep game. Check this out. This is dope, man. Oh, this is so dope.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Close your
Right.
eyes.
You gotta
Close your eyes. You gotta close your eyes. Close your eyes. Walk with us.
Close your eyes and just follow me. Just walk with us. Because I just thought that it made so much sense, as your eyes is closed, that though you were purchasing the white BMW 430i and they sold it earlier this morning, so you decided to go with something else, we just thought that it would make sense if we upgraded you.
Because what we heard is that you really wanted
Open your
5
eyes.
series, baby.
Yes. That's what we heard. sweetheart.
Oh my God. Gotta get a girl what the girl really wants, because we don't believe in settling around here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I think this suits you better. You know,
Absolutely.
I think this one suits you a little bit better. Stop playing. Let's go. Now you gotta try out this one. Let's try out this one. See, that's the reaction I was looking for. OMG, look at those interiors. Those
Talk
seats,
about, baby.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So let me
That's a total
let me ask y'all a
different
question real
reaction
quick.
than
Hold on.
that car over there, okay? OMG.
Uh-oh.
OMG. Let it soak in. Let it soak in. Holla.
What do y'all? So check this out.
Baby girl said she
Who-
wanted a 4-door, okay? Said she got plans.
That's right. She has plans. She want to make sure she has her passenger right.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yes.
Yes,
This is beautiful. Wow.
it's nice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Where
is.
we going? This is nice. Look at that dash.
Yes, look at that dash. Woo!
Let's go. It's so pretty. Let's go. I love this blue.
Yes, it's an amazing, amazing car. And I'm pretty sure it can fit the big people in the back like myself.
Mhm.
So here's the thing. Here's my whole point in that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. It's not about you. It's about who you can bless. It's about who you can help. What if you can do that for your mom? What if you can do that, like somebody on your squad? They got enough money to be like, we're going to upgrade you. We don't know how much it cost them, but it doesn't matter. That girl's going to be, she's there, period. She's running through brick walls from now until the end of time because they showed her that they care. You know why? Because that girl stayed consistent. She's a leader. She's showing up. Her rosters changed and it didn't matter. She still kept going. So guys, I want you to be here a year from now. If you've been here less than a year, cool, congratulations. 6 months, a year and a half, get to year 2. Show up, be consistent, get to year 1, and then get to year 2. And then eventually, if you stay here long enough and you put in the work, you'll be able to do stuff like that for loved ones, whether it's your family, you know what I mean? Whether it's a personal friend, it doesn't matter, but it's about giving back and helping people. Guys, when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is so dope. Like that right there is what it's all about for me. Like, I can't wait to do stuff like that for people. I can't wait. And I'm not even putting it on social media. It's just about showing people, hey, I got it. So I'm gonna make sure I give it. And that's what it's really all about, guys. So how do we get it? Well, first of all, we gotta stay focused. We gotta stay in the game. We can't be on the sideline. It's cool to go take a break from time to time. But at the end of the day, you can't be on the sideline forever, because if you stay on the sideline too long, you get cold. When you stay on the sideline too long, you start cramping up. When you stay on the sideline too long, you start paying attention to the crowd. Guys, listen, the crowd's going to watch you. They're going to be there forever. But at the end of the day, you got to get in the game. And when it's time to get in the game, it's time to start playing hard. And we got to play hard, but we got to play together in order to win. Okay? So let me kind of break this down for you. So initially, I was going to show you guys how to get in and out of trades. But guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to show you how to get in and out of trades. Because I don't want to baby you guys. Like, for real, everything that you need is at your disposal. Everything. And what you concentrate on expands. So check this out. I'm going to actually share my screen real quick and show you guys. Let me see. I guess I can just do it from here. Hopefully you can see this. Boom. For those that don't know, our website, winningteamfx.com. If you're brand new, make sure you hit first 24. If you've been here a little bit, make sure you go to the wealth launch. So when you click on the wealth launch, guys, everything you need is right there. Everything. When you go through new member training, look, you go to DCX. Watch this. You got my girl Tia there. It says step 5. Watch this short MetaTrader 4 tutorial. Let me see what happens when I do that. Guess what? My man right here, 24 minutes, shows you how to get in and out of the MetaTrader 4. So I was going to show you guys how to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I want you guys to go here and try to figure this out. And if you have issues or questions, I'm here. But I don't want to baby you guys. The information's right there. But the crazy thing about it is we all like to get babied. We all just want the information right now. Everybody. And sometimes you just got to go seek it and go get it yourself. So I'm asking you guys to go seek it and get it yourself. Now, the second thing I'm going to kind of break down to you is this. How many people from last week, how many people went under the swipe coin and watched that video? How many of you guys went on the swipe coin app and watched the video and start taking trades from the swipe coin? Anybody? From last week?
I missed the assignment, bro.
No worries. So check it out. This is all you. So here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna break this down to you. It's gonna lead to something else. So here's what I would tell you. Number 1, strategies. You go to strategies, right? You come over here to DCX. Hit Swipe Coin Scalper. There's a video that shows you how to use the Swipe Coin Scalper. Guys, Coach Lawrence, if you haven't watched this video, he's killing it in this. And it's super simple. Let me show you how simple it is, because he broke it down for us. You guys remember, oh my goodness, look at this. You guys remember from last week, all you got to do is this, change it to the line chart and watch this. If you see whatever, okay, if you see a sell, you hit the red button on your MT4. If you see a buy, you hit the blue button. If you hit sell, you want price to go down. If you hit buy, you want price to go what? Up, okay? Now, real simple. The only other thing is you got to look at that yellow line as your strength. So you want that yellow line to go in the same direction of your trade. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This trade right here, it's a sell. I want price to go down. So I want the yellow line to be above my entry to push it down. That's how I looked at it, okay? So if I got in the trade here, I would probably get in the trade here because the yellow line is above here. It says sell, and it's going to tell you when to enter the trade, right? It pushes it down. What about the blue one? It's a buy. I want the yellow line to be below, so it can push it up. So when I get into this trade, the yellow's hopefully pushing the trade up. Boom. I would get into that trade at that moment, okay? Same thing over here. Right here, it didn't really work. The sell was right here, and it went up. So that wasn't a good idea. But this one here, it's a blue one. I want price to go up, right? So what do I want the yellow line to be? Above or below the blue arrow?
Below.
Below. Is it below?
No.
So I don't get into that trade. What about the yellow right here? Is it below or above? I want it to be above, right? This one right here.
Yes.
So I want now depending on what my entry is. So you guys kind of got the idea. I got the blue one here. I want it to be below. It's not below. The red one, look at this trade. This was today, guys. Check this out. They called out a sell. I think I posted this one, if I'm not mistaken. They did a sell. No, I did a buy. They did a sell at entry 60656. So when it hits 60656, let me mute you guys. Hold on. All right. Thank you. So in this trade right here, if you guys can see it, it's the sell. I want price to go down. Where do I want the yellow line? To be above or below the blue line?
You want it to be above.
Is it above?
Yes.
Perfect. You take that trade, it goes all the way down. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. Evan, do you get it? Because your face is a little scrunched up.
Yeah, no, I saw it. So it's on the sale. You want the yellow line to be above your entry point because you want it to push down.
Correct. We got people jumping on now. So check it out. Here's another one. Here's the blue. So do I want price to go up or down, ladies and gentlemen?
To go up.
You want it to go up. So where do I want the yellow line?
Below.
Below. So it can push it up. So what happened? Boom, if you got into this trade, that joint's at $62,000 right now. I wish I can show you my freaking account right now. I wish I can show y'all. I straight up wish I can show y'all. But it is nice. Like, for real. I'm about to, I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
You didn't say that right. It's nice.
No, this joint is ridiculous. Like, anyway, listen. Guys, this is money right here. Now, here's the thing. Don't rush this. So here's another thing I'm going to tell you. Now, here's the entry right here. Check it out. The entry's right here. So what I want you to do is, it says, if it breaks 6-1-148, you confirm the buy. So this is the entry. So check it out. It says a buy. So once it gets here, if it goes above that line, you want the yellow to be up there. If you would have got in here, you would still be in the trade. That's over 1,000 pips. What? And you can't make your monthly? Child, please. You ain't showing up to class. You're not reading the videos. I mean, you're not watching the videos. You're doing something else besides this. And your bank account is hurting right now. We'll just keep it 100 with you. Because whatever you focus on expands. Period. Period. I had to make an adjustment in my business, y'all. In my photography business. We weren't focusing on new business. I looked at my forecast for November and December. I was like, hold up, man. Oh, no, that ain't enough money coming through. I had to go focus on that. What are you going to focus on? Cut the distractions, get your butt in the game, and let's make this money, and let's win the game.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Latrina, while you're on that screen, when you can you show everyone how to see where Picasso put his trades in at? Under this it will be under the smooth. Like, I think if you hit the original, exit out of that. If you hit where it says, yeah.
Here's Picasso trades right here.
So you can also take the longer swing trades from.
Yeah. So,
usually.
And here's the thing. There's so much, you can take Picasso's trades. So I threw the video up there with Coach Lawrence. So I want you guys to get that. And then if you want to take Picasso's trades, cool. But you gotta start somewhere. So we made it real simple. Well, at least I didn't make it real simple, but let me just kind of break it down to you. I talked to Coach Lawrence and he was telling me how much money he's making. I'm like, bro, man, what are you doing? He's like, man, I'll show you. I'm like, bet. I was like, when you want me to call you? He's like, hit me tomorrow. I called him and said, man, you know what? I'm gonna do it on the freaking call. It makes sense. He did one of my numbers. Instead of showing one person, he showed everybody who showed up. So I was like, all right, that's what I'm gonna focus on. See, let me just keep it 100 with you guys. Concentrate on one thing. Pick one or two pairs. Don't do a bunch of different things. Just focus on something that's working for somebody, copy it, and hopefully it works for you. If it doesn't, find something else. But there's a smorgasbord of strategies in here that you can make money from. And if you can't pay for your monthly, it's because you're not in the game. That's simple. So guys, let me kind of break this down for you guys real quick. I had I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you guys. And I've been having real conversations with people. So I had a young lady that sent me a message. Now, some of y'all go after cold market. And I'm not knocking cold market. I just like talking to people that I know because I like having real conversations with people. So for me, this is what works for me. I had a friend reach out to me. And this friend basically, I tried to get her in IM. And she was giving me excuses after excuses. I was like, all right, cool. And then one day she messaged me. I had her like this. I was like, yo, if you get in, I'll come up there, blah, 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 blah. She's like, all right. She playing around. I was like, man, she playing. So I backed away. She calls me a couple months later and says, yo, guess what? You're going to be mad. I was like, really? She's like, I signed up with my aunt. Yo, I was like, for real? That's what's up. That's what I told her. That's what's up. Inside, I was like, for real? Like, okay. And then she said, hey, can you help me? Who, me? I was like, didn't you sign up with your aunt? Have your aunt help you. Guys, this was so long ago, she signed up with Trade House. I didn't know who Trade House was. Like, I was on the sideline. When I say I was on the sideline, I was on the sideline. I wasn't even paying attention to the game. She said she signed up with Trade House. I'm like, who's that? I didn't know who Trade House was. But they sold her on Trade House. Guys, that was a couple years ago. She just reached back to me recently. She sent me a message and was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, hey, I don't have your number saved. Who is this? And she said, okay, cool. Like, I didn't have her number saved. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But all I know is she messaged me and I said, hey, how you doing? I don't have his number saved. And she said, okay. So 8 months later, she just sends me another message out the blue and says, hey, I don't know if you're mad, but I sent you a message a while ago and you never responded. That was May. Yeah, so that was May. She sent me that message. She said, I called you and I don't know if you thought it was a scam, but I haven't talked to you in a while. I wanted to say, hey, and I see from the looks of it, you're breaking the bank and you're killing it on social media. And I was like, me? Like, I don't even really post on social media like that. But I was like, appreciate it. She sends me an inbox. So I said, hey, is this your new number? She said, no, this is a number I had for years. I'm like, oh, well, my bad. I'll save you in it. Long story short, guys, we're talking, I'm forming her. Y'all know what form is. Family, occupation, recreation, message. How's the family? She has 2 kids. How's the kids? How's the hubby? How's work? She said, everything is good. I'm getting my PhD. I'm like, you go, girl. Go ahead and get that PhD. I said, you mind if I ask you a personal question? She's like, nah, what? I said, so I don't know what your goal is, but whatever you make right now, like, why are you going to go get your PhD? She's like, so people can call me what? Doctor. She wants the status to call her doctor. She wants people to call her this. I was like, that's what's up. I said, but let me ask you a question. Like, how much she's like, well, I'm currently working out of college, so they're paying for me to go to school. I was like, gotcha. I said, so when you get your PhD, what do you plan to do with that? She says, I plan to have an office. I'm gonna be a psychologist and have people come to my home and yada, 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 and make my own hours. I'm like, oh, so you want to be an entrepreneur? And I was like, so what's your goal with that? This girl said 6 figures. I was like, wow, that's what's up. She's like, why you say it like that? I said, because you're going to go to school for X amount of years. You're going to pay X amount of money to go make 6 figures. And if you really would have worked your butt over here the last 2 years, you'd be making 6 figures. And she's like, well, I didn't have the time and I didn't want to get up. She's making an excuse. And I'm just like, I'm like, man, listen, no disrespect. If I can be real with you, those are excuses. Because guess what? You're making a way to go to college. You're finding a way, even you still got the kids, you still got the hubby, you still got stuff going on, but you're finding a way to go to school so that you can get your PhD. You're gonna go put in multiple years and you only put 6 months into this. I was like, no disrespect. So she said, oh, well, you must be killing it. I said, actually, I'm doing okay, but I'm connected with people that are doing stuff on a bigger level than mine. And I screenshot her something. It was $1,000. She was like, yo, how'd you do that? Is that overnight? I'm like, I don't do overnight trades anymore. The whole academy has changed. We don't do what we did 2 years ago. That's old school. That's Blockbuster. We on some different stuff over here. I said, but if you want me to show you how to make 6 figures part-time, let's set up a time to talk. If not, congratulations on your PhD. And when you graduate, hopefully you're gonna be making your 6 figures. I ain't got nothing but love for you. So guys, here's what I want to tell you guys. People are either going to find a way or they're going to find an excuse. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. I got people that found an excuse not to get on the call today. Oh, I got to do something with my daughter today. Oh, I got to do it. Man, let me tell y'all, my daughter's with me every day in the summer. Have I missed any Soak Up Sundays when my daughter was with me? No, it's in my calendar. She know at 8 o'clock, daddy got to do this. Why? Because I had a real conversation with her and said, daddy got to be a millionaire for you. And it's going to take some time for me to do so. I got to put in the work. I'm not sacrificing that. I don't have to watch Netflix with you at 8. I watch it at 9:30. Or I watch it later on tonight. Or I watch it in the daytime when I take a break. But daddy got to do this for the team. See, you're either going to find a way or you're going to find an excuse. Whatever it is, you can have it. But you got to put in the work. It's like football. This is all practice, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't show up to practice, you ain't going to play in the game. And if you do happen to get in the game, you're going to get hurt. Feelings going to get hurt. Something going to get hurt. Dion know what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm telling y'all, this is a big game. So here's what I want to tell you guys as well. In this call, in this group chat that I'm in with Dr. Jewel, her sister said she put in 20 reactivations. And people was in there like, congratulations, girl. I was like, I messaged her. Yo, hey, if you don't know me, this is Ton. We spoke. She's like, I know you. I'm like, hey, just in case. Yo, how'd you put in your 20? I need details. Like, forget all that. Congratulations. Go girl, nah, I don't do that. Nah, forget that, go girl. How'd you do it? Give me the details. Not for me. Who am I doing that for? Us, y'all. So I hit her up. She was like, yo, I'm gonna do it on Sunday. It's private. I was like, bet. So I ain't tell y'all about it yet. Then next thing I know, they put it in the chat talking about, yo, we doing it for everybody. I'm like, boop, and I dropped it in there. And I seen Latrina jump on there. It was last minute. I was actually going to a wedding. And I got on the call. I listened. And what they did, especially if you have been here a year, if you've been here 6 months, I'm pretty sure you had people join your team and they fell out, they quit. They found their excuse. All she did is she reached back to them. Eben calls it, he calls it Touch Base Tuesdays. Eben touch bases with his team every Tuesday. He calls them to see how they're doing. Maybe we can adapt that as well, but they had a call party. They actually role played and they basically called the people that used to be in IM to invite them to see the new IM. Because let's just be real. 6 months ago, we weren't even talking about DCX that much. We were rocking with Curtis, but we was talking about HFX. Things change. Now we're focusing on DCX. So the people that were doing HFX, and I got people that were doing Forex, yo, bro, I ain't asking you to join again. I just need you to get on this Zoom, and I got to show you what we're doing now because you ain't going to believe it. Oh, man, I ain't had a time. All I need is 10 minutes, bro. Can I get 10 minutes from you? And what she did is she reached back to people and set up appointments to show them to the new system. She showed them DCX. She just showed them what I showed you guys, the swipe coin scalper, showed the results, showed them how much money you can make with it, and said, listen, you don't have to have time for this because you get the notification sent to your phone. You don't have to have time to get on a live session because I know you're busy, but you do have time to get a notification to tell you when to get into the trade, don't you? You do have time to learn about cryptocurrency because he tells you what coins to buy, don't you? And she signed up 20 people that were inactive. She told me, she was like, Ton, chairman is done. I was like, ooh, she's in the zone. She's in the zone. And I appreciate that. So basically, the recording, I asked her for the recording because Dr. Jewel didn't have it. It was her sister. I'm going to get the recording, but that's the gist of it. So what I plan to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm actually reaching out to people, just like the girl who's getting her PhD. Hey, you know what? Forget all that small talk. Can you get small talk? Can you get on Zoom with me for 15, 20 minutes so I can show you what we have? And then you can make an educated decision. That's what I'm doing. And what she did is she did in groups of 5. So she did launches or reactivation call parties, reactivation parties, where she put a maximum of 5 people on, and they saw what the new IM looked like. They saw the digital currency. They saw the swipe coin. They saw the results. And they saw that you can invest in crypto because everybody and their mom's talking about crypto right now. And you'd be a fool to say, oh, I don't want to learn that stuff. Come on, man. You sound like Blockbuster. But I'm going to just tell you, I have real conversations with people. You see, the type of stuff that I say, I can't say to somebody I don't know. Because they're going to be like, oh, this dude crazy. But I can talk to somebody that I know and say, hey, listen, we went to high school together. We ain't getting no younger. So are you happy the way your bank account looks right now? Because I'm not. And they're going to say, obviously, no, they're not. Okay, so what is your goal? Like, let's just be real. This is somebody that I know. What is your goal? Like, is your goal in the next 5 years to keep living how you living, or are you trying to take it to the next level? When they say they're trying to take it to the next level, I'm gonna say, well, how you plan on doing it? I'm just gonna listen to them. That girl might say, I plan to go get my PhD, and I'm gonna dig a little deeper. Cool. How much are you gonna spend to go to school? Oh, you're not spending nothing? Cool. How much time are you gonna spend? So you taking that time away from your kids? Cool. So whatever you make now, I don't need to know. But when you get your PhD, then what happens? Like, are you automatically going to be making that money, or you got to advertise? What do you have to do? Like, paint this picture for me. I just want to know as a friend. Because see, the more knowledge you have, the better you come equipped with everything. Does that make sense? Like, I got a really good friend of mine who isn't in IM, but he's an accountant, really cool dude. I grew up with this brother. He's going back to school to get his CPA, like, not CPA, I don't know what he's getting, but I said, how much you spending? He told me. I said, how much time is it going to be? He told me all that, and I'm just adding it up like, damn, bro. But guess what? He's already saying I got to give it 2 years. See, we get into this space talking about, I'm going to give it 2 months and see if it works. Huh? Man, you got to give this a year. If you ain't willing to give it a year, don't even sign up with me no more. Like, that's how I'm talking to people. Like, if you're not willing to give this a year, go ahead and sign up for somebody else, because it's going to be a waste of time. And I don't really have time, because time is of the essence. Why? Because my mom got to retire in about 2 years. And when my mom retires, she's not going to make enough money to be able to survive. So she got to go get another job. And I'd be damned if my mom's at Walmart being a greeter. Not on my watch. Maybe my younger brothers, I got 3 of them, but I got to be the one to take care of that. I got to be the one to buy her a condo where she wants to live at. I got to do the same thing that Beige and Boston did for their friend. I got to do that with my mom. So whether you come at this 8 o'clock or not, I'm going to be here because I got shit I got to do. I got to get in the game, and when I'm in the game, I'm focused. So if you in the game and you talking about people on the sideline, you can go on the sideline with them. I got to be in the game. So here's what I want to tell you guys. I'm done talking. Like, I'm not talking about what I plan on doing, what I am going to do. A lot of people can talk. I grew up talking smack. I grew up in the inner city, and if you didn't talk smack, you got intimidated. But at the end of the day, you got to produce. period. So enough talking. I'm done with talking. I'm just gonna increase my activity and I'm gonna make it happen. And I'm gonna run with people who are in the game with me. And whatever your goal is, we're gonna run and get it, period. That's what I plan to do. So let me just kind of educate y'all real quick. We will be in Houston in a couple of weeks. Now, as far as the itinerary, I don't know what the itinerary is. They didn't send it out yet, but you'll get it if you got your ticket. Right? Now, one thing I will tell you is when I went to an event, I only went to one major event in Dallas. When I went, the first day was just trading. It ain't about building the whole thing. So if you want to be a great trader, you better go to this event because all the traders are going to be there. And they have sections where you can go and learn from them hands-on. That's the first day. I was like, dang, this is intense. And then the second day is more recognition and vision and things of that nature. So it's the best of both worlds. And if you haven't got your ticket yet, I highly, highly, highly recommend you getting it because once you keep going to these events, it's going to get in you. And once it gets in you, that's it. So guys, you know, I didn't want to be extremely long. We had a crazy, crazy, crazy week with weddings and life because life happens. And at the end of the day, I want to appreciate each and every one of you jumping on here. And the people that weren't able to make it, hey, they missed one. But the people that are on here in the game with me, let's go to work. Let's win every single day. So I want each and every one of you to start documenting your day. I want you to start documenting what you got going on. If you go to an event, I want you to make a video and be like, man, I was on this Soak Up Sunday. I didn't have the money to the event, but I bought my ticket. I can't wait to be there. Tell that story so you can look back on it weeks or months. You guys got to start documenting this growth because you will grow from now, from now until a year. Eben been here, he hasn't even been here a year, but I wish I would have told him when he first started, bro, I need you to start documenting your days. But now I'm telling you, because it's the essence is now. I want you to start documenting right now. I'm a P1000, I'm a P600, I'm a P150. I just got my fees waived, and this is where I plan on going. I'm going to this video. I'm not going to this video. I'm watching this video. I'm watching David Imanite, Justin Owens. I'm learning this, and I'm actually going to the event. And when you go to the event, be present. When you go to the event, go there to get some information to help you with yourself, with your business, and document it. I ain't had the money, and I slept on the floor. Don't you know Mercedes went to this event, and she was staying at a family's house, family member's house. She went to the event, sat next to a young lady. Her and the young lady went to lunch together. Afterwards, they had a break at 8 o'clock. She went over her friend's house. She fell asleep, took a nap, and they had a midnight hour session. She went. She said, Ton, I was tired. It was 2, 3 in the morning. I told the girl, hey, I'm about to leave, about to go with my friend. The friend said, you don't got to go nowhere. You can stay in my room. She said, man, I really needed somebody there because I was scared because I was by myself, and boom, you were right here. And Mercedes is like, wow, this ain't about y'all. It's about other people. See, if Mercedes didn't go, she might not have been a blessing to this young lady, but she was a blessing to this young lady. If she didn't sacrifice and drive 5 hours, she wouldn't have had that aha moment. Guys, you got to make this stuff happen. Tomorrow is not freaking promised. It's time for us to start winning, start working together, and making this thing happen, guys. So listen, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Tiffany just came in, so I got to say what's up to my beautiful wife. She's been working her butt off. I've been working her like crazy, but we got stuff to do. We got people to feed. We got people to help. We got older parents. We got to make this thing happen, y'all. So I'm about to take this to the next level. This is just what I'm going to do. And whoever wants to go with me, there's room. Whoever doesn't, it is what it is. I still ain't got nothing but love for y'all. But I really, really appreciate you guys. And you guys take care. It's been a blessing. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'm gonna end I should end with Dr. Dre, but I don't think I can do that with y'all. I don't know if I can do that with y'all. But you know what? I got something else for you. Hold on. I got something else for you guys. Hold on. I got something else for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little something real quick. Let's see something here. Do I got it on here?
While you looking for that, Ton, I just had a question real quick. With being as though this is a bigger event, like does the dress attire change for the meetings on like or can we still follow like how they were for the Go Chairmans?
There is no dress attire. You can come in shorts, you can come in a suit, it don't matter. You can come how you are. Like it's not even an attire. Like it is what it is.
Thank you.
It's just come. You can come in your Ravens jersey, it don't matter, they don't care. You just getting that information. That's it.
I got a question.
Like they can really care less how you look.
And are there any events? Are there any like events or parties like how it was, or you don't know?
All that stuff's gonna come out. All I know. Like
that's cool. Just curious.
This big event. If you haven't been to an event, you ain't the chairman events is something that Dr. Jewel put on. Dr. Jewel's a chairman 100, right? And her squad, her chairman kind of put that on because we weren't having big events. But this big event right here, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Like nothing. As far as what's going on after, I have no clue. Because I know I'm not going to no parties. I'm going to be drenched in. I'm going to get my information. I'm going to talk to some leaders. I'm going to connect with some people. And I'm going to make this money. So I don't know what goes on after the event. I just know when I'm at this event, I got to take myself and elevate to the next level. That's all I know. But here's the deal, guys. I don't really know, no problem. I don't really know what's going on at these events as far as like the after hours and all that other stuff. Man, I just know it's time to win. So
do we have an address yet so I can know how close I want my hotel to be at?
Again, if you bought your ticket, they're gonna send you all your information. If you didn't buy your ticket, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, but if y'all got a question about anything, y'all need to message support because that's who's doing it. Like corporate is doing this, right? If you got any questions regarding the event, message corporate because we don't know anything yet. They haven't sent it to us. If you got your ticket, it'll tell you where the event is. Then you can do a radius on the hotels and find out where to go stay at. Like, that's it. Like somebody hit me up the other day and asked me about a broker. And I'm like, message the broker. I don't know. I really don't. So here's the deal, guys. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not the broker. So I have no clue. But if you message them and you can't find out, then hit me back. But message them first. Find out first. Go ahead and seek the information, and then we'll go from there, guys. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and end this. This is my song that me and Tippy jamming to. No, this ain't it. Hold on. My bad. Here we go. I don't know if y'all ready for this. This is some grown man stuff right here.
It's a Sunday night. Sunday night with my baby. It's a Sunday night. Sunday night with my baby. Yeah. I feel like you're the real thing. And I feel like I could believe in everything you're saying, oh baby.